morning. It's Margaret at the University of Sewing. It's Facebook Live. Well, I'm by myself this morning, although we might get Cheryl to wave at us or something. I don't know if she'll be happy to do that or not. But we have got so many exciting things to tell you about. So let's start off with the giveaway. So the giveaway is a wonderful copy of the Threads magazine, and this is their handmade issue. It has a lot of beautiful, beautiful things in here, including working with wool, which we have quite a bit of, guys. So if you are interested in some tips on working with wool, that's a good issue. We also have this darling pattern. This is a panel. And yes, it's a Christmas panel, but guys, you know as well as I do, if we don't start working on Christmas right now, we're never going to get it done. There's a safety pin in it, so it's not hanging exactly square, but it is this adorable Lewis and Irene panel. Lewis and Irene's a company out of the UK, and they have a very... on this particular piece of fabric, they have a clever little bunch of elves who are decorating the tree, and they're hanging out with a reindeer, and they're looking out on the whole area, and it's all set at night. This is absolutely lovely. So, two things you are going to get today if you go ahead and take and hit share. And then go in the comments and let us know you shared. And then one of my lovely employees will look through that next week. They will go ahead and put the names in a basket, pick out one of you, and you will win that lovely panel and the Threads magazine. So make sure you do that. And by the way, thank you for doing that. All right, guys, look over here. Look over here. We've been talking about the 990. You know, the 990 has been 15 years in the making. And I've just got to tell you, it is my personal opinion, whenever Bernina does something, they try their very best to do it right. And the 990 is coming out. We're going to see that on June the 18th. And if you pre-order your 990 by just putting $1,000 down, you can be put in the list. In the list, you'll get a number, and you will be one of the very first people in the country to get a 990. I put my name in the list. So, what did I get? Well, for starters, I got a phone call from the owner of Bernina, and Mr. Alchi calls, and it's a recorded call. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's a recorded call. And I got a call thanking me for making this purchase. So that was really cool. Then each week I have gotten an email with a video of the latest thing coming out on the little video clips that they've been doing for the 990. I get to see them before you. So that's been kind of cool. But this past week, what did I get? I got this gorgeous box. So this beautiful box comes, and here I am with this beautiful box, and I get to open this up, and I'll bet you want to see what was inside. This is really cool, okay? So inside, I got all these little things. So I'm going to show you, for starters, I got a thank you note. And HP Olchi sent me a thank you note telling me that I am now going to be part of the Charter VIP members. I am going to get my exclusive prizes. Well, prizes. They're not prizes. They're gifts. And it tells me where I am in the reservation numbers. I am number 482. I told Dave the wrong number last night. He asked me what number I was, and I told him the wrong number. But I am number 482, guys. Okay, so what else did we get in here? Well, I got this in this gorgeous little box right here. Look at this. So I get this box, and you open it up, and here is a very, very lovely pin This is crystal right here, and this is enameled. And there's a little, just very, very small, and I don't know if we're going to get that to come out or not, but that says B990 on it. So that's really cool. I got a gorgeous little group of pens in here, and they put it in this neat little case. So when you go to open the case up, there they all are. So we've got our Bernina with a beautiful little pin here. We've got a balloon with a Bernina and a little flag with a Bernina. Love those. I like pins. They're really fun. We've got a gorgeous little mouse. Now, you know, I'm thinking that they're telling me I've got a mouse and a mouse pad. Now, why do we want a mouse and a mouse pad? Well, is it going to be used on our 990? One would hope so. So that's really exciting. And then the final little thing is something to clean your screen with. So I'm thinking that that machine looks like, for starters, that it's got a bigger screen on it than anything we've ever had before. I saw one of the videos, and I think it's going to project the image of what we're going to embroider onto the embroidery design. This is all just my supposition. I'm just guessing because I haven't seen anything to tell me for sure what's going on. But now I have my beautiful brooch. I get to wear that at BU. I'm so excited. I am on the list so that I'm going to be one of the first people getting it. And you know what? You can do all this too. And you can be part of this charter VIP group. It is really exciting, guys. And I can't tell you, you know something? I'm going to just tell you, for starters, I've never bought anything like this in my life. I feel so, so fortunate to be in the position today that I can do that. And you know what? I know a lot of you, if you want to, you can do it too. And I think it would be so fun to have you being part of this group. I've got a few of you already that are going to be part of it. I'm not going to tell you any of the people who have done this, because they you know, that's up to them to tell you that they've decided to do this. But it's going to be really fun. We'll learn the machine together. We are going to be able to be part of this. It's a really exciting time to be a Bernina owner and being part of this Bernina 990 extravaganza. It's being just, we're going to get to see it on June the 18th. I can't wait. I can't believe how fast it's gone. The month of May has flown by, and we are today at the last day of May. Now, what does that mean for you? Well, if you haven't taken advantage of the spring sale, I want to remind you about some of the things in the spring sale. So we're going to go around the shop, and I'm going to show you those spring sale numbers. But we're going to start off with those Burnett's that I think that, you know, if you've got a beginner sewer, if you've got someone, or you're on a tight budget, the Burnett's are a lovely way to go do this. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got for these special buys on Burnett's. But today's it, guys. The cool thing about a Burnett, though, call me up or go online. You can purchase it. We can ship it anywhere you are. So if you want one of these great deals, you can totally do that. So we've got the B33 right here. It is only $199. Now this machine is normally $335, so you are going to be saving $136 on this machine, and it is absolutely just a perfect machine for that beginner. It's got straight stitch zigzag. It's got a zigzag made up of straight stitches. It's got a blind hem, and it's got actually a neat little stitch that looks like you could do a blanket stitch around applique if you wanted to. Another one of these machines that are just really a great buy is we've got both the 05 Academy right here, and we've got the 05 Crafter both on sale. Now the 05 Academy, what is different from it in the Crafter? Well, the Crafter is a little simpler. It is a little less money. It's only $299, and the 05 Academy is $349. You're saving almost $200 with the Academy, and it has speed control. So if you're really worried about whoever you are sewing with, or you're very timid about your sewing right now, perfect machine, speed control. You can change how much it is pressing down on your fabric, and it comes with a couple of tables, and one that just fits on it. I don't know if you're going to be able to do that. Are you going to do that and it's not going to knock over anything? Wonderful. So Dave's trying to make sure that we show you the crafter. Here's the crafter. It looks a lot like that B5 Academy, but it's not going to come with the second table. It only comes with this setup. You can pull this off. It has a lovely, yep, there we go. So it's got that on it. It's got a top loading bobbin, which is important for some people, so you might want to know about that. Snap-on feet, and the 05 Crafter comes, I believe, with 5 or 6 feet. The 05 Academy, it comes with 13. So it's a really, really good deal for that little bit of extra money, and we've got plenty of them in stock. So really nice machine. I think you'll like it. So I think you should take a look at that if you're looking for an entry-level machine. We've also got, for $249, our little B35. This Bernina right here has some more stitches, has a little bit more things on it than the 33 does. You get a few more decorative stitches on it. You get a really nice little buttonhole deal there. So this is a pretty nice little machine. Now, I want to tell you something else that if you didn't know, our Bernettes every day of the week are 20% off if there's not a special sale like the one I just told you about. So make sure that you go ahead and look at those if you've got an entry-level person on a budget, or you're needing a new machine for that kid in your world, because we've got fabulous deals. And I'm going to just tell you for just like, if you don't realize it, there is a warranty on these machines. So if you haven't thought about this, one of the things you should consider is, are you going to buy it from someplace that's not going to take care of you? And their machines are, I'm sorry, I've seen the insides of them, guys. They're not good. They're just not good. You get them from those big box stores, and they're just made very substandard. These are actually have some heft to them. They're a little bit weighty, not super heavy. They're a good traveling machine, but they are such a good price. And so right now is a great time. You're going into the summer. You need something to do with the kids for the summer. This is a great hobby to get any kid into. Yesterday, we had a couple of young men in here learning for their 4-H experience. They were doing sewing, and they had such a good time. So we have got that going on. Let's go ahead over here. Oh, Dave, you might want to take a quick stop and look at our pre-loved machines here. So we've got a 580 here. It is only $2,000, guys. It has got a wonderful level of different things on here. It'll cut your thread. It has the go button. It has the speed control. It has the manual in it, just like you always expect and want. And this actually comes with the older version of the embroidery unit. So these also come with lessons, guys. You know what else we have? And I can't believe this hasn't sold yet. We have an L890 here. This is a pre-loved L890. Have you gotten your L890 yet? This one is currently set up for cover stitching. You know what, guys? This is an amazing price. It is only $4,999, and it is such a low stitch count on it. You really, really want to think about that. And the final one I wanted to point out here is our L450 serger. This one is only $1,000. This is a little workhorse. It's a great little machine, very nice. And if you are looking for a serger at a budget price, this one is a great job. So that's really great.
So Margaret, why would you even have a pre-loved 890?
The L890, why would you have a...
Yeah, how do you get such a thing?
Well, because someone traded it in on the Quilters edition. They wanted the quilters edition instead, so they traded theirs in. So how fun is that? So guys, we are currently working on putting together a serger event for the L8 series. We're going to do one day on showing you how to use all the wonderful feet that are available for those machines. And we have another day for those of you who are thinking about trying one of these out, where you are going to get a great deal on a L8 serger, the L890 serger, and you can get a great deal on a cabinet. So come on, Dave, we got to show them. We have a pre-loved 880 here. Really great machine. If you've ever thought about it, you can go right on to our videos, onto our website. And go onto our website and look at the machine menu. There's one tab that says machine. Click on that. It has a drop-down menu. And then it says Bernina, PDFs, videos, and I'm not sure what the other word is. There's 3 words in there. But click on that, and it'll take you, and you can see the videos on the L8, on the 880. Those videos will make it decide whether or not this is a good machine for you. But this is an incredible deal, guys. Guess what these ran when this was brand new? This was a $16,000 sewing machine. So it's only $6,000 right now. It's a great deal. All right, Dave. We've got to make sure that they know about this, because this is such a great way to get into Bernina. So have you thought about getting a Bernina? Maybe you thought that they were out of your price range. Well, today, I'm sorry, it's just today, but you can go online and you can go to Bernina's website and you can buy the machine from Bernina. But tell them you want us to be your dealer, and we'll get you this machine, but you have to pick it up here. So, or you can call me, and you can put a deposit on it today, and then the next time you're in town, you can pick it up. So we can take care of you. But why is this such a great deal? Well, this machine was normally $23,900. Oh, excuse me. I said this wrong. I'm thinking of the 990. So it's $2,399 usually. And guess what it is right now? $900 off. It is only $1,499. What a great price. Look at this beautiful screen. You get all these different decorative stitches. This is really fun, guys. Look at all these. There is actually 6 menus of decorative stitches. There are 3 menus of alphabet. You've got all these buttonholes, including an eyelet. I love that. And a button. And then look at all the quilting stitches you get. How cool is that? So beautiful group of stitches that you get on this machine. It is really something else. Very beautiful. So I really want you to think about the end of this sale is today, unfortunately. So if you're thinking about this, if this is important to you, if you want this, I think it's a great day to do. But last but not least, let's not forget that the accessory sale for the month of May is the 34-foot. And the 34-foot, you can get it as a 34C, D, or a regular 34. If you're not sure which one you need, call us up and I'll tell you based on your sewing machine which one is the right one for your machine. And even if we sold out of 1 or 2 of them, don't worry about that. I've already got them on order. I wouldn't be surprised if they show up today, but they may not. But you can purchase it from us and get it at the 25% off price. If you do it today, all you have to do is just give us a quick call. We'll go ahead and set that purchase up for you. And as soon as those feet come in, we will ship it off to you, or you can come and pick it up if you're local. So we can ship those accessories anywhere we want to. So those are all things that you can get. Don't forget, we want to help you. We actually do want to help you. We want to make the sewing experience better and make it more fun. We have mastery classes and we have all kinds of other classes. So one of the classes that we've got coming up in the very near future is we have what is the, oh, I need the class things here. I gotta go that way, Dave. Come on, let's go. Let's go. So, that would help. Okay, thank you. But I wanted to show them this. I want to show them this really gorgeous quilt because it's here and I want to show it to them. And it is Cheryl's quilt that she's doing. She's doing the summer pinwheel table runner. This is using our creative grid ruler called the Scrap Crazy 6. There's also a Scrap Crazy 8. But this is using that ruler. It is then doing machine quilting in the hoop. How cool is that? So quilted in the hoop using an OESD design, but you're going to show them how to do the piecing in this class, right?
Correct.
Okay, so in this class on June 26th at 1:30, this one is going to be, you're going to learn how to piece this. And then could they come back and learn how to do the quilting in the hoop?
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay, we're getting that class together, guys.
And you don't actually have to do the pinwheel. I'm going to show you how to use the Crazy 6 ruler set from Creative Grid to do it with scraps. I just made this nice, fun pinwheel for the summer, but it has a myriad of uses, and it is just a perfect scrap buster or pick your own fabrics. I've used 3 here, but you can actually use 4 or just use an assortment of scraps. So come and find out all the details.
And also the Scrap Crazy 6 has, I believe, at least one book that they have that's available with lots of patterns in it too. So there's all these things. I mean, when you come and take a class with us, we want you actually to learn something so that you can take and build on that.
Yes. You can go home and do more varieties, different colors, different patterns, and the books are helpful. And I've done a bunch now, and hopefully I'm a good resource.
You know, what I'm thinking is that, again, I'm always trying to give you guys ideas for presents. You've got graduations, you've got, there's going to be, I'm sure, 50 reunions. There's going to be all these different, you've got people that you have to give birthday presents to. We always want to give somebody a present that we made. It's so special. So this is the kind of class I think that is just so useful, because what we can do is afterwards, after we learn the technique, and maybe the first time it doesn't come out perfect, the second one and the third one always do. And so
That's
now
true.
you've got a great idea for, this could be a table runner, but you know what? I'll bet that it's really super simple just to make it a little bigger, and it can be a baby quilt.
Baby quilt, wall hanging.
There you go. And then maybe even a full bed-size quilt if that's something you really want to do, or a lap quilt for somebody. I'll tell you what, I'm always envisioning all these cool things that I can do. I never have enough time to make everything.
No, we never have enough time in a day.
So this is coming up. But June is filled with classes, guys. This is incredible. I was looking at the calendar for June, and it is just jam-packed with classes. We have got the Embroidery Fun Club coming up on the 5th. We have got Sewing Machine Demystified. You just saw those really great little brunettes. We've got also that wonderful 435 machine. Don't you want to learn how to sew? Maybe you know somebody who's wanting to learn how to sew. I think this is going to be fantastic. You will really love this. We've got garment fitting coming up. So that's coming up. We've got your reorganized 9-patch table runner. Now, understand something, guys. We know that's 2 table runner classes, but you can get the project done. That's the idea. You are to learn a technique and get a top done so that when you go home, you have something you can look at and say, oh yeah, when we were in class, Cheryl told me about this, this, and this, and you have that to go back to and refer to. It doesn't mean we think you all need new table runners, but what we do think you need is some new techniques. And these rotary cutter, using rulers, learning how to do all this, it is so helpful. And I know that not all of you are gardeners. So some of you want to go and you know what always happens is we get to the beginning of the summer, and yes, it's cool right now, but in July it's not going to be. And you're going to want something to be able to do inside. So we're trying to offer you some classes that'll make this a lot of fun. And we're doing them different days of the week. So there should be a variety of things for you. So don't forget, those of you with the Spree Club is meeting on 1 o'clock Thursday on June the 13th. And then Rachel Burke is doing her stylish chef apron on Saturday, June the 15th at noon. So lots and lots of classes coming up.
And the shop hop is the following week.
The shop hop is following. We don't have a lot of classes that week, but we have 2 classes that week. So,
but you should come in and get your passport so that you can be a part of the shop hop.
yes. And Dave, you might want to go ahead and show them the beautiful quilt that we made for this. Now, remember that what happens with our shop hop, by the way, you can buy the shop hop passports online. And guys, I ran out for a minute on some pins, but we still have a few. We just got in a few more pins. So if you want to order your passport online, you can do that. Now, if you're ordering more than one, we need the name and I think an email and phone number for the other person who's coming with you or the other people. I had someone order 4 or 5 of them at one time. So make sure you do it soon though if you want a pin. Those pins are going really fast. So here's the quilt. This is really gorgeous. We probably did not do anything really hard, tough here. So Rachel decided to make the most beautiful quilt with her setting pieces. And we have 5 extra blocks in this. The 5 extra blocks are going to be available in the finishing pattern for this. I don't really think we're going to break them out. I think we're just going to go ahead and you can either buy the pattern or you can buy the finishing kit. So if you are interested in the patterns, we have our pattern and the other 5 blocks all in our pattern for finishing this quilt. So if you're interested in that, it's only going to be $20. And you're going to get the whole pattern for it. So if you're interested in that, can you actually let us know? It would be so helpful because we have to get them printed. And if you're going to be here for the shop hop and you want those printed, Dave and I aren't going to be here the whole week of the shop hop. And to make things a little less stressful on our employees, if you could let us know that you want that pattern, then I can make sure there's plenty of them here for them. Otherwise, you will have to wait until we get back and we will ship it to you, which we're happy to do. Okay, guys, I think we are going to finish up. We got a customer in the parking lot waiting on us and we are getting ready to open. Don't forget, today is the last day on those sales. So if you were interested in any of those machines, give me a call today, 812-323-2665, and we will be happy to get you all ready to go and everything you need. Everybody, have a great Friday. Tomorrow we will be back for Facebook Live, and I've got some fun things for you tomorrow. Some new beautiful rayon Italian knits. That's one of the things we've got coming out. So we'll show you those tomorrow and some other things. So we will look forward to seeing you tomorrow on Facebook Live.